Tragedy in Twinsburg tonight. A waste management employee walked into a railroad tanker car and never walked back out. News 5's Jeff Levkulich is in Summit County working to learn more.
The 35-year-old victim was contracted out by Emerald Transformer to conduct testing and cleaning of its rail tanker cars like this one behind me. Now, unfortunately, fire officials told me there was a chemical inside that tanker that caused him to go unconscious.
Dramatic pictures this morning of Twinsburg firefighters working to help rescue an employee of Clean Harbor who was trapped inside a tanker car located behind the Emerald Transformer building on Highland Road.
As he was entering into the tank, he became unconscious.
Two other men who were waiting outside the tank noticed something was wrong and called 911.
As units arrived, they figured out quickly that it was for a recovery because there was no movement in there. And unfortunately, the product that is known to be in that tanker car is not one that you can just rush in, without any kind of protective gear.
Lieutenant Mike Perlotti with the Twinsburg Fire Department told me they determined the chemical in the tank to be polychlorinated biphenyl. According to the U.S. EPA, PCBs are highly toxic and are no longer commercially produced in the United States. However, PCBs may be present in products and materials produced before the 1979 PCB ban.
It was described to me as an oily substance. It's used as a cooling agent. Emerald Transformers does the electrical transformers you see on the power lines and stuff like that. So it's something of that nature. What exactly it is and how it reacts, I don't know. But the car was supposed to be empty, or by their standard of what would be empty.
Perlotti told me investigators with OSHA are investigating that part of the incident. Lieutenant Perlotti says the man was wearing a Tyvek suit as well as a respirator.
But I would assume that it would be the appropriate one for what the job is that they do. Unfortunately, the job that they're doing is a dangerous and hazardous job to begin with. So, it's unfortunate that this was the outcome.
I did reach out to the company, Emerald Transport, but they did not want to comment at this time.
This incident is being investigated by the Summit County Sheriff's Office and the medical examiner. In Twinsburg, I'm News 5's Jeff Levkulich.